Excel Chapter 13, Video 2. Okay, we should still have Excel open. So if you double click on it, we are going to open the file called 13 Format Graphics. So we're going to click right here on my Mac, and then we're going to do 13 Format Graphics. Okay, and we're going to make this a little bigger. So this is the kind of the file that we just created. It's just they want a good clean one and make sure that you did everything correctly. So hopefully ours kind of look like that. Okay. All right, so we are going to do some formatting. So first thing we're going to do is click on the Starburst. And we want to click on the format. Notice up here it says shape format. We're going to click on the shape format tab. And we want to go to the shape styles. Okay, this says word art style, so that's not it. We're going to go to shape styles. Remember, this is the more button on a Mac. So we're going to click on that so that we get our gallery. Okay, the one we are looking for is called Light 1 Outline Colored Fill Red Accent 2. Okay, I think it's this one, Light 1 Outline Colored Fill Red Accent 2. So we're going to click on that. Okay, and so this is what your shape fill should look like right now. Now we can also change the color by using our fill button. Okay, so we're going to go up here to our shape fill color, and we want to choose dark blue text 2. And so it's going to be up here. This one right here is dark blue text 2. So this is what we're going to fill it with. Notice it still has this little white outline around it. Okay, we're going to also change the shape outline. So the outline is the one with the pencil. Okay, so we are going to go and we want to select Red Accent 2 as our outline color. And so notice what was white is now red. And so we created a whole new shape. Okay, with the format, we changed completely, we formatted it. All right, let's do Save As, File, Save As. And we are going to change this to our username, and then After Graphics Solution. And hit Save. Okay, so that is how we format the little Starburst. Now with the Starburst, what we're also going to do is we're going to resize it. Okay, everybody knows that these little handles are your resize handles, and notice when I hover over a corner, I get a two-headed arrow. Does the same thing with either handle that I do. So one of the things that you need to remember is if you hold your Shift key down, when you resize, it's going to keep it in proportion as it is tall and wide, okay? Height and width. It's going to keep it in proportion so it doesn't make short, fat pictures. So this is what happens if you don't hold your Shift key down. I can go down and I can go this way and make it long and skinny, okay? So that's why you can hold your Shift key down. So we're going to make it pull it out just a little bit right here. So we're going to make it a little bit shorter. And so this is what yours should look like. Okay, hit Save. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to adjust it by rotating. So remember this little handle, whenever a shape has this little handle, you can rotate your shape or your picture or whatever it is that you have selected. And so this is what it should look like now, your little Starburst. Okay. All right, let's hit Save. Okay, down here at the bottom, you'll notice we have two tabs. So we have two different sheets, and this first one was the fundraising events, and that's what we were working on. We want to click on the overlap. Now, if you will notice, All these shapes in this word art in the picture, they're stacked on top of each other, okay? And so it's kind of like if you have something on a transparency and you stack them up. And so what we have to do is figure out how we want to stack things so that it looks good and you can see everything, okay? This one we're probably not going to see everything, but I'm going to show you how to move things around in order. We use this a lot and when we're dealing with yearbook. Okay, so we want to select the word art. So come out here and click on a portion of the word art so it gets handles and you know it is all selected. Now up here where it says shape format, make sure you're on your shape format tab. And in the arrange group, you will notice you have bring forward and send backward. We're going to click on this bring forward and just say bring forward. And if you'll notice, what that did was just moved it in front of the next object, which was this blue starburst. Okay, so now what we want to do is go up here to bring forward and we're going to say bring to front. And when we do that, that brings that word art to the front, and so it's stacked on top of all the others. All right, we don't want it there. We want to have this food drive starburst to be at the front and this one to be at the second level. So we're going to go to send backwards and we're going to say just send backwards, because if you say send to back, it's going to take it clear to the back again. So we just want to say send backwards. And so now it is our second level. The sun is our first one, and then our word art, and then it looks like we have our veggies, and then the blue starburst. Okay? All right, hope there's no questions. And we're going to hit save, and we can actually close this workbook. And we are going to open. So file open, and we want to open the one called 13 enhancements. Okay, so 13 enhancements. Make sure you are on the corrections or correction worksheet right here at the bottom. And so this is a picture of these kids. Okay, click on the picture. When you click on the picture, you're going to get this picture format tab. Okay, and all your picture tools are on this ribbon. All right, we want to go over here to the adjust group, and we're going to click on the corrections button. Okay, now if you will notice on this picture, it is just a tad bit blurry. Okay, and so we are going to sharpen this up a little bit, and you can just click on one and see what it does. The only thing with a Mac is they don't have a live preview, or at least the computer I'm working on does not have a live preview, and so I have to actually click on the item. We want to move it to where it's sharpen 50%. And so when you click on that, it kind of takes that blurriness away and it sharpens the picture up a little bit. Okay, and so that is how you sharpen up a picture. Okay, to adjust a photo that's too dark, so if you feel this picture is too dark, you can go over here to corrections, and in the brightness and contrast group, you can try to see if any of those work for you. I played with a few of them and I did not care for them, so I think the picture is just about perfect the way it is. Okay. All right, let's go to Save As. Okay, and our username, enhancements, solution. Oops. And hit save. Okay. With this one open, we're going to go over here to color. Okay, and we're going to scroll up, and we want to be on the picture of the baby eating. Okay, this time what we're going to do is we're going to go to our picture format, And we want to go over here in the adjustments and we're going to click on color. Now these are all different things that you can do to your picture. Let me see if I can scroll over so you can see my picture as I work on it. Okay, so if I wanted to do a blue picture, I could do a blue picture. The one we want to select for this picture is the sepia, which is kind of a brown tone. I don't know if you've played with filters and stuff on your pictures on your phones, but sepia is one that you can actually do, and so it's kind of a tan colored tone, and so that is how you can change the color of a picture. All right, and we also want to open up the we're going to go up here to color, and we're going to go to color options, picture color options, and this will open up our format picture bar. All right, and we want to do, what do we want to do? Picture corrections, we want to do sharpness. So go to picture corrections, this is sharpness, and we want to move it to 33%. So if you can't hit 33% exactly, you can use these up arrows to kind of get it to that perfect 33%, and we're good to go. Okay, so let's hit save, and you can close this format pane. All right, okay, the next one on the donation box. What we're going to do with this one is, I'm going to move it up a little, just a bit. We're going to use an artistic effect. So we're going to go up here to artistic effects. And so these are all the different things that you could use for an artistic effect. So like this one I think is under glass, or it's glass. So if you click on it, that's what it looks like. The one that we want to settle on is a line drawing. So we click on line drawing. Now we want to make a couple adjustments to this. So we're going to go up here to artistic effects and options so that we get this opened up. All right, and we want to change our pencil, artistic effects, we want to change our pencil size to 28. Okay, and we want to change our transparency to 51. Okay, so this is what our pencil or our line sketch should look like. All right, hit save, and then we're going to do our last one. Okay, we're going to actually put a frame around our donation box. So we're going to go up here to our picture styles and click on your more button, and we want to select the one is drop shadow rectangle. Drop shadow rectangle, so it's this one here. Okay, and so if you'll notice, kind of has a little frame around it, and then it has a shadow behind it. All right, we are going to go to our picture border, and we want to change the weight of our border to 3 point. Okay, so it made the border around it a little bigger, and then it also has the shadow. Okay, all right, last one. We're going to click down here on this Give, Grow, Gain, and we want to reset this picture. Okay, I'm going to close this. So we're going to go up here with this one selected. We're going to go up here and we're going to hit the reset button. So this says reset picture, and we're going to go to reset picture and size. And so what it does is everything that we did to it, it's going to go back to its original picture. All right. We are going to save this, and we will move to the next video, and we will keep this file open for the first step in the next video.